Okay, so now we know that the world is a stage, it's a picture, and we are light beings. Basically, we live in a light number conscious matrix that is projected somewhere by a one mind or a singular mind or a singularity. More like a projector projecting a picture, the overhead projector projecting a picture on, think of a cinema type shit, or think of a classroom full of an overhead projector on the top, shining that one light, flickering light on the wall. That's what the sun does. The sun, like the actual sun on the sky, that's what it projects these pictures. That's why it's the main source of energy. That's why the sun is the main source of everything. That's why when it rains, you only see 7 colors. Those colors are that light that is. Think of it over a projector. That's the simplest and perfect illustration of what I'm talking about. Now, screw that. So, that aside, now, wait. Now, what is happening inside? What is happening inside this matrix of numbers? This matrix of 7 colors, this matrix of the sun projecting the actual light, the energy to this plane that we reside on, that we call Earth, this blue-green ball. And they are human beings, the vessels that are working for the mind. Basically, the mind that is interconnected with every fucking mind that resides here on Earth. So it means there's an umbrella body, there's one thing that is controlling all these minds because everything is basically interconnected. So, right. If so above, as below, we done talked about that. If you want me to explain further, look at my videos because I do have videos explaining exactly what it means. Then as above, so below. In a nutshell, as above, so below, it basically means what is happening up there is also happening down here. What is happening outside here is also happening inside you. It means everything starts from inside, everything starts from you. You are the one who are projecting the light that you reside on. And the more you project this light, where you project the light is where you get information for. More like holding a torch. Like what are you shining on is what you're most likely going to find, because the torch, the direction of the torch is pointed by you. So the position that you are on right now environmentally, you are more likely to produce the shit that you see every day because that's the shit that is your mind exposed to, and your mind is constantly projecting a light that is connected to that environment. In a way, that environment is basically connected to every fucking environment because it is controlled by this one mind that is a singularity, that is God. Okay, all that aside, what is happening in this thing that we are on right now? What is happening in this thing is gonna be exactly, it's gonna shine a more like light, telling us about what is actually happening up there in that singularity. Let me make an example. That singularity basically is controlling. So its own role, the one mind, the God, or whatever the fuck, its own role is to do whatever the fuck that it wants to do to control. So what agents is it going to use? All of us, every fucking body. However, it means there are gonna be few small components around the, I don't want to say the universe because this just, let me just use Earth. It means it's gonna be like few components around the Earth that are going to control the rest of everybody. What do I mean by this? So we are told that the government is actually like the ones who, you know what I mean. However, when you come to look of it, It's money that controls everything. So it means there must be people who are controlling money, or there must be a person who is controlling money, or there must be a singularity, an organization that controls money in order for money to control people. So, yeah. So let's break it all down then. Where the government gets the money, where the government gets their money, from the taxes, from the people, but a whole lot of it from the businesses. Okay, so let's break the pyramid down now. It means the people who have the most money, it's the businesses. So if the businesses have the most money, that means they control the government, and the government control us. So it's the businesses, the government, and us. Right. What the businesses do, or what businesses exactly is this businesses control? The media business. Right. And the media business is the one alerting us, or is the one telling us more about the government. Who owns the media business? One singularity, one organization. It means whatever it is that the one singularity decides, it's going to shine a light on whatever it is that it wants. So it means it has the upper hand on the government. It can tell the government what to do and what not to do, and shines that light through media, shining for who? For us to see. Remember that everything that you see, you become. So they create the environment for you to see and emphasize it using the government. So the government is more like promoters of the idea created by the businesses to control you, because you want the money that you was told that you need. And they took your land from you to build stores and tell you to buy from the stores. Right. So what the government has then? The government has police. So it means if... Wait. The police work for who exactly? They work for the government, or they work for the businesses? Because now we know that the businesses control, like that one I don't know what organization it is. I don't give a fuck. However, I'm just thinking. Who the police work for then? Then it must mean that the police don't work for the government. They work for the businesses. So if you don't follow the idea that is brought up into you, you get arrested, you get kept. Because you don't want to follow the shit that they force you to follow. Now we have God, who's projecting the light on here. Everything that happens here is basically pushing you into God. If there are people fucking with you, you're going to be like, oh God. You're going to end up praying to who? Praying to God. We have rough people, cruel people here on earth that are actually forcing you indirectly to praise the name of God. Even if you don't want to, even if you're an unbeliever, some shit be going down and be like, oh God, what the fuck? Start to pray. So that means there's one singularity controlling you and forcing you to do whatever shit that it wants you to do, or that it's actually doing. So basically, we are all NPCs controlled by a singularity that is God. The businesses.